I feel like I haven't talked about Moreel a whole lot, and one of the reasons is I physically cannot find the one I used originally. I literally can't. I don't know where it went. I think I gave it to one of my friends, and then I never asked for it back. I don't know who has it. I don't know where it is, but somewhere out there, there is a smart, clever Moreel that just exists. But that's besides the point. Today, we take a look at Moreel. Now, people know that I do not necessarily like showcasing bulky things. And Moreel is one of those things that I don't really ever like fighting because of its ability, right? You cannot passively wear it down. After a tamp and a soft water, it's ridiculously hard to deal with. And on top of all of it, it recently got Zip Zap, and that's one of the moves we're going to be trying out today. But I decided, I was like, you know what if I tried to blow things up with Moreel? Because it actually has incredible bulk. So why not abuse that bulk and try to blow things up before we die? So that's kind of the goal today. So yeah, here I got a very smart Moreel. Frail Sluggish is completely fine if you want to use that. I would recommend it because you don't care about your speed or your melee attack. Then I have Health Amulet, which is just so then I can get a little bit of health back per turn, which is always nice. And then, yeah, we have our one of many. At the end of each turn, clear any status ailments, stat drops, or support move effects that may be affecting you. So, basically, it's kind of like Good as Gold from Pokemon that a Goldango has, but nerfed slightly. And yeah, for today, I have Jolt, Shadow Lurk, Landslide, and Zip Zap. Shadow Lurk is cool because this move will always hit. So, if you dodge it, it won't work, right? Now, one thing that I think that Moreel really would like is Tsunami or Maroon, one of the two, because being able to hit earth types that want to switch in a new Zip Zap is great, but I guess we have Deladrix, so that could be something that's a little spooky. But yeah, Moreel, like when Atlantean dropped the first time, like the second part of it, we got like the Terradescent, the Moreel, all that stuff. It was so hyped to see, and Moreel kind of just stopped existing after a little bit. I'm not really sure where it went, but it's kind of because the way you play Moreel is inherently kind of boring, is because it's just like really hard to break through and it's just not fun to fight and not fun to use. Plus, it doesn't have a whole lot going for it. So yeah, and if it actually wants to use saltwater tamp, it's not gonna do a lot of damage, right? It can certainly threaten things, but it's not going to do it very quickly. So that's kind of one problem. And you can't provoke it either to stop its setups, so it's scary that way. But what if they think like, oh, they're going to soft water or tamp, so we just go for a really strong move? And I like Jolt on this set because it gives us a way to get, like if we just barely kill something, we can just click a Shadow Lurk, or like if we click Shadow Lurk, we don't kill something, then we just Jolt it to kill the next turn, which could be nice. And then we have Zip Zap, which is just its new move, which allows us to pivot out, which is always nice. Shadow Lurk should be on every Moreel set because it's a ridiculously strong move that never misses either, which is awesome. And then we have Landslide, which is there for the fire types that want to switch in and try to hit us. But if there was a water move that it could learn, I'd use that one instead because it hits both water and earth. So I'd recommend that. Not water and earth, fire and earth, sorry. Wait, not fire and earth. Yeah, no, it is. Water does hit fire and earth. And then, yeah, with the TPs are pretty generic. We have 200 health, so we have as much bulk as possible. The 64 energy gets us to 50 at level 50, which will allow us for 5 Zip Zaps. And then 200 range checks, we hit as hard as possible. And then 36 range defense is just leftovers. But look, its highest stat is its range attack at 121. So this should be hitting reasonably hard. And let's check. At level 50, it has a range attack stat of 205. So yeah, this thing is going to hit hard. It will be hitting hard. And that's kind of the goal. But yeah, hopefully that you all enjoy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay. Here we go into the first one. Now, okay, this is actually a really solid game for Moreel. Mostly because we can actually landslide the Doku, which is nice. Let's do this. I like Gargolem here, so I'm probably going to bring it. Terradescent does have a pretty good late game clean. It's just like, I don't think I have Speed Hunter after one Drudge, which kind of sucks. Actually, I might. I can go check. Terradescent, Nimble, 200, +1, not +2. Okay, yeah, 198. So after one Dredge, we outspeed their entire team with Terradescent, and then we hit them really, really hard on top of it. So we're going to be Terradescent because it also is really good into the Charonics. And then we're going to go with the Moreel. And one... do I just go with Protagon? I think Protagon leads honestly totally fine. Right? I think this is totally fine. As they go with Ragoon lead. Okay. Now, I'm just going to Dart Burst here because if Viscarna comes in, I don't really care. I'm just going to Dart Burst here because even if it's Preemptive Strike, yes, I take a little bit of chip. I lose my Power Cuffs. Potentially could lose my Analyze. So wait, this might actually be pretty bad if they Preemptive. But no, they're probably just going to go into... I was thinking like Teclipse or Doku. Yeah, if Viscarna works. Tragic Avoid there. I feel like they're just going to switch into Doku. I want to Dart Burst again for some reason, but I guess I'll just... I mean, no, I want to Dart Burst again because I feel like they just go Doku. No, they don't? Weird. Okay, they avoid it twice in a row. This is one of the best players I've ever seen so far because they've avoided my move twice. I didn't bring Waba to deal with this, but it should be fine. This should do a little bit. Should do enough at least. But that's pretty annoying for the first interaction. Is 2 Dart Burst misses because they decided to keep Viscarna in against a Protagon, which I gotta be honest is a little bit weird. I'm not even sure what's the switch here. I'm not even sure what I want to switch in here. I'm just going to go with this because they could potentially Mudslide again. But if they Tsunami, that's fine. They do Mudslide again. I don't get why they want to sack this immediately. I have no reason to not Rogue Assault because it doesn't matter if I don't... I think I do kill it, but it's fine. Even if I don't. A little weird. Are they just going to go straight into Doku? To Clips. So they assumed I would Gnarly. I mean, I will take half of your health. Something in me wants to Earthquake. So I'm going to. Because I feel like they might just go into Doku assuming Rogue Assault comes out again, right? No, they just go Ragoon. I'm very confused. But I mean, I'm down for getting all this chip. This is great chip. Do they Preemptive now? Because I can just kill with Rogue, right? I can just kill with Rogue, and I'm fine with that. I don't get my Master buff, but I think that's fine to get this kill on Ragoon. I think my only problem now is Hunder. That's a little spooky to deal with. But Moreel should be able to live any one hit from the Hunder. As long as I don't get flinched, I can kill it. So I'm not worried about that. As Charonics comes in... okay, so this just wants to Frost me and get all of its health back. Yeah, the Hunder's a little bit of a problem, but Terradescent could just come in. Gnarlygash I feel like is the best move because I could potentially get a defense lower. I didn't get the defense lower. They just go for Magnify. They're not Lightspeed Ray, so I don't know what they're doing here. I'm just gonna Gnarlygash again. I'm a little confused on their idea here. But I guess it's not unwelcomed if they want to sack off Charonics this early. I wouldn't say early, but... Okay. Surely I don't miss again, right? Because I mean, if they go into Viscarna, I think it's fine. Surely I don't miss again, though, right? They might bank on me missing, though. Because it has happened twice in a row. The 1 in 100 chance. Will it be a 1 in 1,000? I doubt it, but... it might happen. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, good. We just killed Charonics. I don't get why they went Viscarna, though. That's such a weird switch for them. Like, I thought they would go Viscarna to bait out Dark Burst, and then they switch into the Dokumori expecting an electric move, so I just Dark Bursted twice, but then they palmed, then I Thunderstrike into a Zip Zap. It's just a little weird. That whole interaction was just funky. This was probably the one thing I did not want to be switched in. Because realistically speaking, I don't have a whole lot for this. But I mean, I have the Moreel, so it's not over, but it's not looking too good. But no, those misses on Protagon, they didn't matter that much. But hey, let's landslide here. Because I live this hit, so as long as I don't get flinched, I'm vibing. And I'm vibing. Happy campers. And we take down the 100 with Moreel. Nice. Nice. And we get our health back with our amulet. We get 13 health back a turn, which is great. Great, great, great. So if Fiskarna is in, they have 1 left, or 2 left to my 3. So no, Terradescent just can come in with the late game clean. I think here I just go for Jolt. They could also randomly palm, but I don't think they would do that. Actually, I live that. I keep expecting Tsunami to come out, but I'm expecting too much, I guess. I am expecting too much, apparently. So we take down Fiskarna. Beautiful. 2 kills on the board for Moreel. What's his last? Is it going to be the Doku? If it's Doku, that'd be hilarious, but I doubt it. No way it's Doku, right? Right, this thing. This isn't a problem. Yeah, this isn't a problem. We just go into, we just go Cosmere, I think, try to hypnotize it. And if we don't get Hypno off, we just risk Terradescent's Parasitize. Because the Hypnotize here just makes it safer for me to win the game. Because I can't kill it normally with Cosmere, right? Also, they changed Dark Surge's colors, you know? No way they crit flinch, right? They're not him, so they don't crit flinch. Alright, yeah, no, we win. Alright, then we Dissipate. I'm only doing this because it was safer to win, because they crit there, which potentially killed Terradescent, so I just wanted to make it a safe way to win the game. Which is now I can just click Parasitize. Alrighty. Parasitize. Be funny if I just outspeeded and... Nah, okay, yeah. There's the forfeit. Is that the actual planet Earth? Wait, can we fight? Oh my god, it's the actual planet Earth. Unfortunately, I have to deal with Turkey Head over here because the other guy is busy. Okay, we have another Hunder, so we have to deal with that again. So that is going to be a great time because my way of beating Hunder is to landslide it with my Moreel. There's also a land torch! Yay! I'm so excited to deal with that. 2 Drudges on Terradescent wins the game, but the problem is, I have to Drudge twice with Terradescent to win the game. Protagon's a great lead here. If they lead off with their land torch, they're probably just gonna flash and flee. That or Fire Breath, getting a little bit chip on Hollow Bunch, switching out. What will they switch into then? I mean, I get a free Nova Blast, and their switches into that are not great. I mean, Life Drain, they have nothing for. Right, never mind. Alright, now we're fighting... I don't know what this is. It looks like a bowling ball. No Hunder. Okay, so what can Moreel really switch in on here? Not a whole lot. I mean, Mask, actually. I mean, generally, look, their lead would either be Mask or Phage Knot. Like, they could pivot lead. You know? I mean, I kind of want to go with this as the lead immediately. Because I don't know if that is going to be a Facade Mask or not. So we need to figure that out before we can really do much, you know? I do like Barbs this game because their removal isn't great, but they could potentially be Regift Festiver, so we want to play around that. I'm going to do this, and then I also really like my Drudge here. Drudge is really, really, really strong, except for the unfortunate reality of Phage Knot malwaring my Illuminate away, so I can't get my Light Stab, so we need to be careful about that. I'm also going to do Gargoylem Attack, and I want to go Hollow Bunch, but, like, it's not great here. I think it's Protagon. Wobblisk, like, I don't know. It's, like, the only other solid bring. I mean, the other one is, like, Terradescent. Terradescent's Drudge is, like, good. Like, Terradescent is strong here. But the problem is taking down the Phage Knot before I can do stuff with it. Well, Cephalops is the lead, so we can assume a Tsunami probably comes out. That or this is Mimisk. We don't really know yet. I'm probably just going to Zip Zap. They could potentially just Hazard. No, they just go for Tsunami. They are Wave Shell Tsunami on my Moreel. That's not good. Alrighty. Let's see if this works out. Like, the best thing about Moreel is, like, it can switch in against dark types really well, but it can't do much against them. I don't know, like, it's one of those things that it can switch in and do stuff pretty well, but it doesn't have a whole lot of things it can switch into. You know? It can switch in against dark types, because it's a dark type, but there's a lot of dark types don't have a way to hit dark types, and it's one of those dark types that can't hit dark types, because dark. Dark types! Okay. Rogue Assault gets to be clicked every time I switch in. Terradescent at +1 kind of sweeps his team. I mean, I gotta get the Akalis a little bit low, so if I want to get Akalis low, I need hazards. So maybe I do this and then this. This looks fine, except there's one major problem under, but it's fine. We'll deal with it when we get there. 100's not that scary. I rescind my previous statement. Maybe he'll click Vice Jaws and it'll be fine. If not, we're gonna die. And that's not good, is it? I'm scared. They're saying if they beat me, they get Aura. And honestly, Hunter's like the biggest counter to me right now. I don't know. We're gonna hope that he goes for freaking Vice Jaws and not Blaze Chomp, because if he does Blaze Chomp, that's not good. This is fine. I lived. Okay. Okay, just don't get flinched, and we're winning this game to get some Aura. Let's go. Plus 67 Aura. Anyway, oh no, Clutch Plushie. This is actually good for us if we get more health out of this, so we just get to Jolt. We just kill it with Jolt. Pew! Alright, nice. Anyway, I heard about something funny on YouTube happening. The Cristiano Ronaldo YouTube channel. I saw it in Lessons on Meme Culture. It was really funny. The fact that he just made a YouTube channel, got 20 million subscribers in half a day, is really funny to me. We could probably save this for some late game clean shenanigans, but the problem is I don't have a whole lot to deal with Ragoon in general. So what if I just Jolt? Because I don't have a whole lot I can do. Okay, actually good damage. Slapdown is interesting because I could have just clicked Zip Zap and I would have been fine. They're gonna yoink my health amulet and throw it away. That's okay. I'm fine with this. They're probably gonna quit. They're probably just gonna quick pounce now though. That's fine. As they just are gone, actually, into their Tundralin. Okay. Tundralin, sorry. Sorry. I said it wrong. Wow. I'm doing a lot of damage to his team, and he's not dealing with this very well, huh? I like how the 2 times I've actually used Moreel have been I'm going to Landslide, then spam Jolt till I die. That's kind of been the video so far, huh? Is he going to rejuvenate? If I Zip Zap on your rejuvenate. He's gonna rejuvenate, right? Or will he just hit me? Because just hitting me is honestly a good idea right now. Yeah, they rejuvenate. So, surprisingly, Moreel is still alive. We have 2 more Jolts up on our disposal, so we get a really strong hit there. I mean, Alba just comes in, right? And then we just kill with Thunder Strike. Seeing how much Shadow Lurk did there, I mean, I know it's 125 base power, but Alvin has almost 80 more range attack than that, so it has literally 84 more range attack than Moreel. So this should kill, and I'm Power Cuffs boosted. So yeah, we get the kill here with Tundralin just to not risk a Dart Burst miss, because seeing what's been happening with my Dart Bursts today hasn't been going very well. So we're not gonna risk Dart Burst missing. Now I should switch to Metal Blast. Oh man. So there's an Imperior. We're just gonna Dart Burst. Now, what's fun about Dart Burst against Imperior is that if we get a 3-shot here, We take no damage from Resentful. Nothing. Take nothing. Alright, there's a Brotogon. What do we have for this? I mean, I do have Zip Zap, so I'll just get out of here. There's potential we actually live this, because Protogon actually has really solid bulk. We do not kill their Protogon with Zip Zap. We kill their Protogon with Zip Zap. Did they get 5-0'd? No, there's one more. Let's go Moreel, because my entire team's alive. His is not. So let's just go into Moreel. There's Dragoon. So here we're just going to a Jolt. It just gets us a little bit of damage to end it. But no, they shouldn't have went for bulk up on the Tundrolin there. Alright, nice. Alright. I'm not gonna risk Quick Pounce. I can't lose Aura. Yeah, let's just go into Gargolem. Plus 100. I won! I got Aura! Yay! Oh, man. This person looks familiar. I feel like I fought this person before, but you know what? Oh, okay. No. This is good because there's an actual Minds type that I can switch into with Moreel. What kind of sucks is that a lot of the things that Moreel wants to switch in against, it can't really do that. I mean, this is actually a really good game for Moreel. Holy crap. We can switch in against Dorigo, but we don't do much against it. So we're probably going to want to switch in against both Cosmere and the Metatoad. So hopefully they, like, bring those. There is a problem that is something called Novadeus, but I'm not really sure how this is honestly a very scary game. I'm going to be entirely honest, this is terrifying. I kind of actually require Icicle Traps to be up this game, or I'm going to lose. So maybe I go Cosmere lead, and maybe they don't bring Novadeus. Because if they bring Novadeus, I can't really switch in against it. This is scary. Do I bring Brotogon? I think I bring Brotogon. I mean, they can't switch in on Holobunch very well. Their only resist to Nova Blast is Metatoad, which I have Moreel for. So playing this core, I think, is going to be the way we win, and we need to immediately take down the Gargolem if we can. That's kind of the goal here. Remember how I said I really did not want to fight Novadeus? Well, yeah. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. What if I still click it? Because I need these up. I'll live that. Yeah, I live that. Also, that is a Power Cuffs Novadeus. Wow, that's Power Cuffs. Looking at the energy consumption there. I need to put this thing to sleep. Well, I'm dead to that. But we got the hazards up, which was the goal. So now I have Gargolem, right? And this was kind of the plan. So I'm gonna Rogue. I know they're not Clutch Plushie, right? That is so embarrassing, Gargolem. That's actually so embarrassing that you do not get that kill. That is embarrassing. But, I mean, hey, they lose their only form of removal, so they only get to switch in their Gargolem a few times. And if I want to beat the Gargolem, I need to play correctly, and now I'm scared. Because this was really the only thing I was worried about, right, was the Novadeus. And if it switches out now, that's pretty bad. They could switch out? No, they stay in. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay. Am I about to see Quick Pounce? Oh, show me Quick Pounce right now. Let me see it. Or are you baiting out Earthquake to go into Gargolem? So then that was a stupid move. That'd be stupid anyway for you to do that. Okay, I'm a little confused now by your play. I was kind of like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. There's Behemoth. I mean, don't I just rogue? I mean, it's boots, so I'm gonna get outsped and die. But at least then I get to know what move he's gonna click, right? And if it's not boots, then I get a rogue assault at +2 with Gargolem. They could also, for some reason, go into their own Gargolem, which would be weird. No, so it's Primal Slash. So we know that is boots. So we go Moreel here. Oh, this is so terrifying to play this. This is very scary because the game comes down to, do I hit Dark Burst? Yeah, that's what it comes down to, because if they... What are they going into? I rescind everything that I said. This was such a free win. I was scared of Gargolem. So I was so scared of that thing. So now, they want an Earthquake, right? So what if I just didn't let them? And I just go into Hollow Bunch? Because now they've lost every form of switching in against my Hollow Bunch. And my Moreel is actually putting in the work. Because if it's Cosmeor as the last, right? Then he can't stop Feroblast. I mean, I Feroblast every time because if it's Cosmeor or Dorigo, right? That's what I don't know right now. If it's Cosmeor or Dorigo. I think that Feroblast is the best move to click. Because I don't get health back, but even if it is Cosmeor and Dorigo, or like Cosmeor or Dorigo, if it's Dorigo, I just win with Moreel, right? I just landslide it twice and I win the game. Or I just go Protogon and I Energy Surge. But if it's Cosmeor, then I just hit it and it dies and I win the game with Hollow Bunch. So Feroblasting is always the option here. Plus, even if it is Dorigo, it would also die to Feroblast. So this is fine. Or if they sack off the Behemoth, they just go into Dorigo, they would slap down, which I definitely die because it's a quad effective move. I would hope I die anyway, but there's potential that I live because it is Dorigo, unfortunately, that doesn't hit very hard. So did we get the right move here? And it is the Dorogo! And yeah, that just wins the game. They were probably trying to go... I don't know what they were trying to go for. Were they trying to do like anomaly shenanigans? I mean, look, you could also say that Novablast was also strong there. Feroblast guaranteed the kill on the Cosmeor, whereas Novablast, I don't know if it would have killed it. It's a pretty good chance it would have killed, but hey. Hey. We win these, right? I got to click Shadow Lurk, which I clicked every move, and that's kind of a goal I have for my videos, is get them clicked. I mean, I know not a lot of people care. But overall, I will say that Moreel is weird. I probably didn't use it to its potential, but the problem is I don't know what it really has going for it. If you want to use a pivoter that's an electric type, you could use like Phage Knot, right? This thing is like, look, I feel like Elephage outclasses this thing because Elephage has more going for it. It has hard recovery and rejuvenate. It has pivoting options with Zip Zap. It can final roost stuff. It can set up. It has better options with replicate. I don't know. I just think that Moreel is outclassed right now, and plus I don't think it is fat enough to really be like a super big threat. But hey, maybe someone else has had more success with Moreel than I have. If you have, let me know, because I don't know about this thing. I just like it. I like seeing big damage, and it did big damage, so that was nice. Okay, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later before the big guy catches me. Alrighty, bye.